Palombo, co-owner. I run it with my brother and my sister. We're family owned and operated. And I personally run back of house for all the haunts, so kind of managing actors, setting up props and all the electrical wiring and safety type things that go along with all that.
In your own words, how would you describe the Haunted Field of Screams attraction?
It's designed and set up everything that we could think of that would make you scream. You know, we don't try to tie down the theme to be specifically one main thing. You know, we try to have, you know, everything that we think kind of eats at people's fears, whether it's clowns or movie characters or zombies or, you know, being trapped in a room, all the things that kind of can make you scream.
So how did you come up with that idea of doing like the mini stations within the cornfield?
My brother Mark was definitely the originator of that, because when we first started, it was actually a maze. It's been 18 years now. That first year, we just basically had friends and family out there scaring people at nighttime because we had requests from customers, and then, you know, it's transformed every year since. It was much larger and all one, so we use those rooms kind of as checkpoints, and then those kind of have morphed and grown to be even bigger and more elaborate.
Now, at what point did you start implementing the multiple attractions beyond just the Dead Man's Maze part?
It's probably been 11 years. We had Haunted Field of Screams first, and then about 11 years ago, we converted Haunted Field of Screams from a maze attraction to a straight path attraction where you can't get lost. And then we added Dead Man's Maze. So that was about 11 years ago, and then I think about 5 or 6 years ago, we then added Zombie Paintball Massacre. This year, this is our first year where we've added the fourth haunt, Carnival in the Corn, and now I think kind of rebranding as a Scream Park.
Okay.
And we quit selling individual tickets and quit letting people choose. We just now sell one ticket and let everybody experience everything we have to offer.
I also saw that you guys had implemented an escape room. I didn't get to try it out, but I did also notice that it was separated male and female. So is it a surprise, or are you able to share like what minor differences are in the rooms?
It's actually made from a repurposed, was usable at one time, but repurposed portalet trailer, like a 45-foot trailer, and it had a male and a female side, obviously for restrooms. So we actually have 2 escape rooms. So we kind of played off that and just made a John Doe and a Jane Doe, as we call it. So we have 2 separate escape rooms. They're completely, either gender can do either one. They're made for everybody, but they're completely separate clues and tricks on how to get out of either one. And it's a 5-minute escape room. It's meant to be a quick add-on, and some other ways to have fun and stay there a little bit longer.
What was the inspiration behind you implementing your military discount?
Main motivation is we've had several family members that my family serve, and we think it's important, and to give back a little bit for them. We have $4 off every Thursday. All vets and anybody who has military ID or previously been able to serve for us. And, I obviously like to tell, everyone who's served that we appreciate their service. And I think having a night a week where, they can get a discount is a very small gesture of us saying thank you at least.
All right. So do you have service members working at Haunted Field of Screams?
I actually do have a few. I have some actors. I have, I believe, 2 security guards. But funny, a good friend of mine, one of my best friends, who actually stood at my wedding, is named Nate Cohen. He's actually a recruiter for the Army. And, he gets a lot of guys right out of the recruiting process or in the middle of the recruiting process who are younger, kind of fit our age bracket of needing employment or something to bridge the gap before they get to go in completely and things. And he sends me, he sends out emails for me to help employ. He sends me guys over who he knows needs some short-term work and things like that. And we work really well together.
So when you have these people come over, because I know like in the zombie paintball part, you actually had like a drill instructor type person, I believe right in the first section. So do they have like input, like the service members, or are you just kind of implementing them in, just into the attractions, or?
Two of our drill sergeants are actually currently in the service.
Okay.
And one of them's actually 18. Out of high school and intends to go. So we kind of loosely direct them on the direction in which to take, the character should take, and kind of let them run with it and let them be themselves about it.
I know. So you said you expanded a lot over the 18 years. Are there any more plans to expand bigger?
Oh boy, I have to say, honestly, I hope not, because I'd need a clone, I think. I think all three of us would just need more help, because the real tough part about our haunt is that we don't get to build and work on it year-round. We have to grow, plow, plant, grow the corn every year from scratch, and the planting process starts in May. We cut out the corn in late May when it's only about 6 to 8 inches tall, and then you have to water, flood irrigation, water, and grow the corn until it's a certain height. And we really don't get to tear into the field and start putting up every structure that goes out there until right around Labor Day, which is the point we figured out we could no longer water the corn and still have it as tall as we need it and as nice as we need it to get all the way through Halloween. So it really leaves us like 3 weeks to put up everything that goes in there. So it's a huge push there for those 3 weeks. And if you get any kind of weather or things that slow you down, it's almost impossible. Every year we're different because we do have to build it from the ground up every year. And then Q is this year's our new atmosphere and coining ourselves a Scream Park. I think really encompasses it well because, for one ticket you get 4 real haunted attractions